friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to show you some tips and tricks you can try out on the Samsung Galaxy M20. So Samsung Galaxy M20 comes with the Samsung's Experience UI. Along with it also has the Android 8.1 software, so that's the version of Android powering the Samsung Galaxy M20. So if you have used the Samsung smartphone, there isn't much of a change in terms of the UI. So it's almost the same UI which we have seen on any Samsung smartphone. So let's go to the settings and see some of the options available. So if you just swipe on the home screen, you get the home screen settings, themes, widgets and wallpapers. So home screen layout, you can arrange which all apps, the grid size, the column size can be arranged. You can also show app icon badges. So some options are available. If you want only portrait mode, you can enable that as well. So these are some options in the home screen settings. Now apart from that, you can also customize the device with wallpapers, widgets and themes. So these are self-explanatory. We're not going to that. Now going to the settings. So if you go to settings, we have a lot of options available. So first let's go to the display settings. So here we have option to change the font. So here you can see there are some fonts available. You can also download additional fonts if you want. So some funky fonts are included here, so you can even customize that. And you can also see that there is an option to increase the size of the font. Apart from changing the font, you can also increase the size of the font. So that's some customization available. Then you can also customize the navigation bar. You can see that if you want a navigation buttons, you can do that. If you want a full screen gesture supported, you can see that this is a full screen gesture supported. And if you want a button, you can even arrange the button order. You can see that if you want multitasking and back button this way, you can enable this, or if you want back button on the left side and multitasking on the right side, that can also be done from here. Then apart from that, you also get option to enable the full screen app. So if not all apps are available for full screen, for example full screen apps meaning it also covers the notch area, so that's the full screen apps. So if you want to enable full screen, for example when you run Asphalt, you can even play the game in full screen, otherwise it will be cut off at the notch area. So that's how you can enable full screen apps on this device. Now going to the advanced features. So we have again advanced features for gaming. So if you're a person who loves to do a lot of games, we have the game launcher available. You can go to the game launcher app and do some customizations when playing games. One-handed mode is there. So one-handed mode, as the name indicates, you can turn this on, and either you can enable via gesture. Say for example, I can just swipe from here and enable the one-handed mode, or you can use the button, that's tap the home button 3 times to enable the one-handed mode. So there you go, that's the two options available for one-handed mode. Then there is also finger gesture supported. So fingerprint sensor gestures, you can actually, if you enable that, you can just use the fingerprint scanner to enable to bring down the notification shade. You can see that I am just bringing down the notification toggle from the fingerprint scanner. Now there is also a multi-window support. So multi-window is basically two split screen, two options are there. One is split screen. The split screen view is just press and hold this, and you can see that now it is enabled. You can just drag and resize the split screen view, and also enable other apps which you want to run in the split screen mode. That's one mode of split screen. Next would be if you open the any app which is supported, if you just swipe from here, and this will become an independent window. You can just drag and place this window anywhere. So that's another mode of split screen, that is steering the app and then enabling it outside the main window. So that's another option available. Then you get the dual messenger option. So dual messenger basically allows multiple instances of the same app. That means if you use if you're having two Facebook accounts, you can enable this, and you can say install second Facebook, and then you can use a second account on that secondary Facebook. That's a dual app functionality. Then if you go to the battery device manager, you can see that this is a device manager. You can optimize the device. You can have a look at the storage, optimize the storage, memory management is there. Ultra data saving mode is also included, and in battery there are different modes available. You can get the better battery life as well. Then going to the biometrics and security. So we have face recognition and fingerprint scanner, and you can enable the face recognition. If you go to the face recognition, you see that there is an option to brighten the screen. So increase the screen brightness temporarily so that your face can be recognized in the dark. So make sure you enable this option, because unless this option is enabled, you cannot have face unlock working in extreme dark conditions. So that's another useful option to enable in the biometrics and security. There is another option to hide apps. So if you go to the app drawer, you can see that there is home screen settings which we discussed previously. There is also option called hide apps. So you can just select the apps which you want to hide. For example, I just hiding these apps. So once this is hidden, you can see that these apps will not be showing up in the app drawer. So that's another useful option to hide the apps. So these are some tips and tricks you can try out on the Samsung Galaxy M20 with Android 8.1 and Samsung's Experience UI on this device. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. This is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.